Greetings, mortals, I am the Fallen Shogun, and welcome to the Who's That Indie, bringing strategic, tactical and survival games straight to your face holes. Today's indie is Hive Time, which is a currently free download on itch.io. Link, of course, will be down in the description. So this game I have seen because, probably like everyone, there's a lot of people doing indie strategy games out there, and I have seen it on all the people I watch. Yes, I watch other YouTubers and steal their ideas sometimes. But yes, let's begin Hive Time. So Hive Time is literally, you are a beehive, you are a queen and some workers. Your goal, ironically, is to get a new queen. The hardest goal you've got is to get a queen out in time before your current queen dies. Got it. A new hive consists of a throne room surrounded by 12 under construction empty cells. Cells constructed by worker bees and builder bees when you get them. Who visits construction sites automatically. Got it. As you can see, you can build stuff. So you use wax to build more cells, use of your resources to build things. Each exit allows up to 3 worker bees or forager bees when you get them to leave the hive. So worker bees will go out and they'll gather nectar and pollen. Obviously then you turn it into honey, you turn it into wax, you turn it into jelly as time goes by. So we're going to start resources, exit. So our worker bees can go outside into the world. Worker bees will use wax assemblers to replenish your wax stores at the cost of pollen and nectar. Some cell types like the wax assembler take up multiple cells. So we're going to straight up build one here. As you can see, built another cell. Of course we just use wax and we don't have much wax. So we're going to go here and resources build a wax assembly. You can see requires 3. It's a transient feeling. Some days Kevin feels way hip, other days they feel entirely out of touch. As you can see, bees have left our realm of madness to go out into the world. Now there isn't much in the way of sounds. There's a casual music. The graphics are exceedingly basic, but the gameplay is actually quite intriguing. So the new queen, as you can see, I have 2,300 seconds. 600 is 10, 12, 18. So you have about 40 odd minutes to get a new queen. The hive makes use of 5 types of resources. Pollen and nectar are foraged, makes its cells by workers and forager bees when you get them. Wax, honey and jelly are produced by workers and assemblers, so refineries at the cost of existing resources. So I need to get pollen and nectar to run the entire bee empire. Because that now makes me wax. So I'm actually going to start building a wax thing up here. So you can see, build a cell here, start expanding this while I'm at it. This is going to be storage of... Let's make this storing of nectar. Which also, as you can see, requires quite a lot of wax. But we now have a nectar storage. So many forms. Queen Kathy has a considerable amount of paperwork to do today. No, Kathy, why? So I'm going to start doing a few things outside of the build order because I need to get them done. So our first role will be to get a nursery down. Nurseries are, of course, how we get new bees to be made. The more nurseries you have, the more your bee population goes up and the faster your bees get made. So we're going to start working on getting the bees beesy. Yes, I hate myself too. So we'll be needing more bees, because you can see we're quite low on bees. So population you can choose. I'm going to have it set up like this. We don't get any other bees just yet. You can see builders, foragers and defenders. So yeah, we're going to get Beesitters up, because the more Beesitters you have, the faster things go. As you can see, our population also went up from 18 to 24. And now you can see on any single tile, you can see how things are going by how it looks. As you can see, all the actual tiles are connected, so you can see here they're going exact same speed. Obviously, the more you have, the more bees you can have working, which obviously speeds things up. So we're going to start massively increasing the beesiness. Ugh, I can't believe I said that. Of my hive. Now the first thing you want to do, of course, is get a lot of nurseries up and running, so you can get a lot more bees. Of course, I need to get this set up, so we need a lot more regular workers too. But also have a number of Beesitters. So obviously we need Beesitters to get the bees, we need workers, of which we have very few of now, to get more. So let's get a few more nurseries. Now workshops can research things, we'll get that doing later. Right now, of course, just need a lot more nurseries, which also, as you can see, require nectar. Is it nectar? They require nectar, pollen, and wax. So they actually are quite expensive, but we do need them. Of course, the more our population goes up, the more the percentages go up, the more bees we get. So as you can see, the numbers are starting to increase. We're starting to get a lot more bees going. Slow Jane. Jane likes to secretly see how slow they can leave their hive. That was a bees bustling past. Intriguing. Now, growing your hive is literally endless. You carry on doing it until you run out of resources. But there are certain things just get in the way. Like you can't build at the top of this. The grass and the stuff gets in the way. So you have to build along the ideas that certain things will get in your way. You zoom in, as you can see. Oh god, the buzzing. There is some noise. But only up close. So we're going to get a few more... Let's see, we need a few more exits, which are very cheap. We also need access to yet another wax assembly, which is actually quite expensive. What's this? This is nectar. Okay, let's get the nectar grown as well. As you can see, things are growing. We have more and more bees going out there. We'll carry on expanding the bee growth. But yeah, we can only have access to 9 workers going outside right now, so we need more workers, which means we need more holes, which means we need more, what is it called, nurseries, to grow more of them. How much are these? There we go. Now you can upgrade things when we get access. Henry applied for wax grant to install a slippery dip at this exit, but it wasn't heard back. No! Okay, so we need to access this. Give me more... What is this? Pollen or nectar? Nectar's water. Okay. It's blowing again out there. Foragers will be able to collect less pollen, but have more time finding nectar. Good. Okay, give me more nectar. Oh, give me the nectar. Go away. Nectar. Give me this. Oh, I'm poor. We need to have access to more of these. Come on. Get me more wax. As you can see, it takes time to build. So we don't even have access to wax storage just yet. We need to get access to that later. Get another wax thing going on. So we're going to have to start building more things. So obviously I'm going to start working on actually getting good storage over here of my nectar. This. Obviously the more bees the merrier too. So we need more bees at all times. There we go. Get me more nurseries. So nurseries are a major thing. You constantly need more bees. If you run out of bees, your empire dies. Now, as you can tell, I'm actually getting quite into this game. It's actually quite fun. A typical day. And next, there's a little draft to be there for those welcome this time of year. What time of year is it? As you can see, the queen is slowly dying, as you can see. 6,000 seconds. That's not good. So we have to make sure she lives. But we have to get a lot of resources in that time. Nursery. Nursery. So because I've played a little bit, I know how certain upgrades go. Upgrades, you can upgrade certain things, but they require a load of resources around them. Like, the nursery upgrade requires 4 in this pattern. It's why I'm building it in certain ways. That way, it actually looks like how I'm intending it to. Now this area here is obviously going to be for exits, because I want to have a lot more things exiting the base. That way we can have even more resources coming in. So yeah, everything is currently being planned. I don't know all of the things, how they look, just a few of them. Okay, we should get enough nurseries now to build up and carry on growing. What's this? Maybe it was better when it came out. Victor saw The Great Gatsby last week and doesn't understand what all the buzz is about. Oh dear. So we're going to have to start building ourselves a... Let's see. Start building ourselves a research area soon. So we're going to start building the research over here. So that will be for the worker bees, which is a workshop. There we go. Let's get a couple of these out. What? Am I just missing it? I am just missing it. I'm just that dumb. So now we have access for that storage. The hive makes use of 5 types, so we now have access to this, which gives us research. So we're going to go and research this. As you can see, I have access currently to map room, wax storage. I can upgrade the throne room, which gives me more things. I can upgrade the workshop, which I'm probably going to do straight away. And I can make better bees when I get that research too, but I need to upgrade the actual throne rooms. Okay, this one. Get more exits. The more things I can get going, the better. Okay, I'm low on wax, ironically, but we do need to get more resources coming in, because at any one time I need to make sure I have stuff happening, but now I need to actually get... About that nursery. Nursery increase your population limit. Unlock the population management enabled beesitter roles. Yes, I have a lot of bees. Thank you. So we're going to put this to about here. So we get a few of those now working. As you can see, the purple's going constantly. We just lost about 10 bees in one go. So that research is going on, as you can tell by the outside. Good. Oh, it's not. The bees have gone away. Come on, worker bees. We do this, and we get some more exits here. The foundation of a successful hive. Your hive is a productive population, and you're able to have new bees specialise in particular roles. As you can see, you need to get 600 jelly production, which we can't even build just yet. It's going to take some time. Okay, let's upgrade. So the upgrade can now see. If we do this, as you can see, it's just one tile. That's pretty good. But certain things require more. So you have to make sure you're doing it in the right way. Okay, wax assembly requires 10 more pollen. I need to get the pollen upgrades going. I think this is also... Let's look at this. I don't really know how these look. I know this builds in a big hexagonal. I think this might do it too. Because this is going to be where I store my pollen. Which requires 5 wax. Come on, give me more wax. But yeah, as you can see, things start building pretty quickly. We have to start researching wax, which I think requires me to upgrade the queen. As you can see, getting more upgrades slowly appearing with time. So we need jelly refinery. Yes, we need that. We need a honey refinery. We need wax storage, which requires 10 wax and 6 pollen. There we go. Get that going. As you can see, things are coming along nicely. And as you see, actual upgrades change how things look. This has more tables in it. So yeah, every upgrade changes the aesthetics of things that I've always liked in games. A lot of them just don't change things. Do it to here. We'll get this to be our wax. Okay, how much wax do we need? So, as you can see, we are fighting against time. The queen will be dying eventually. We need to build the hive. As you can see, bees are dying constantly. Of course, we need to make sure we actually have enough storage for... What's this, pollen? Yes. This is nectar. So yeah, we need to... Wait, what do I do here? Don't nab it. It's meant to be wax. We have an issue of not being able to store much wax. There we are. But as you can see, this I can't build here because this is in the way, but we can build around it. This hive will absorb everything. Okay, we need to get some research up and going. Research is king. And the queen is queen. Get me... Throne room upgrade. Upgraded things out. Actually to be in... Yep, more research. Good. So you can actually see how your bees are doing, how much downtime, how much uptime they've got. So you can see if you need more of certain types. Of course, right now we just need more of everything. We're going to need to get a load more of these. Now, this game actually works really well. As you can see, I've had no issues with it. The game, everything works fine. It's more casual. Like I say, there is a time limit because, again, the queen will die. You need to make sure she doesn't. Because you need to be able to replace her. There we go. As you can see, things are starting to expand significantly fast now. Oh, I'm out of pollen. I'm out of pollen to build pollen storage. How ironic. So we need to start researching these to be upgraded, but we need more wax, we need more everything. So that's what we're going to be doing. Keep on expanding everything. Because, like, the basic resources, what we need, literally fuel everything. So we need a lot more of those. So we need a lot more exits. We need to be able to make sure that we're continuously making stuff. Bloom seeds, that time when the warm air opens flowers. Yeah, get more. Excellent. Okay, build me another exit. Another exit. Get me more. Nope, that's the wrong one. Nursery. Nursery. Let's get more bees. Yeah, give me research. Need access to. Let's see. The queen can be upgraded. Give me access to jelly. Requires honey. Yes. Give me the map room. So the map room will give us access to be able to actually choose where we forage. There's actually a map of the world. Kind of. Get rid of hoarding leftover wax, make wings to sell ants. Huh. You'll have to have a word with him. So yeah, we are literally on a time thing. As you can see, a lot of time has now gone. I think that's actually a countdown time, as you can see. So we do have a fair bit of time. 6,000 seconds is a long, long time. Got plenty of bees, need some more stuff. So yeah, as you can see, the biggest thing you... Wide open spaces, there's an empty grid. Yeah, okay. The one thing you'll be building the most of will usually be the... whatchamacallums? The nurseries. Because of course the nurseries are where you get everything in the game. The more nurseries, the more bees. The more bees, the more activity. Okay, I should have access to map rooms now. So I'm going to start building some map rooms down here. Map rooms, like I say, will allow me to start exploring. But as you can see, the hive has grown significantly. I do recommend this game a lot. I really do. Like I say, it's free. You can just get it in the link below. The itch.io link. So now we need more population. So we're going to add a couple of these. There we go. So I should have access to foragers. So this allows me to actually have a look at wrong thing. So go to foraging. You can see where I'm currently telling my people to go. If I have access to 8 foragers, I can actually start exploring new things. You can see pollinated, unpollinated. You can actually choose where you send your people. Okay, we need more nurseries. There we are. Give us more bees. In fact, I have too many workers now. Okay, give us more workshops up here, why not? Okay, give me access to research of nurseries. 25 jelly, I don't have access to that. Pollen storage upgrade. Okay, do it. So we have plenty of bees doing all the things. We have lots of bees able to leave the nest. So we're going to start expanding this way even more so. We'll be needing a lot more machines, but we also need a lot more resources coming in. How's research? Very slow. May have to up our numbers. World building. Tori likes to draw maps of the fantasy land of New Beeland. How dare he? Let's upgrade you while we're at it. A lot of bees just died of old age. When bees die of old age, they turn into clouds, don't you know? That's why a lot of bees dying at once causes storms. Make sure you look after your local bees. Okay, so I can buy more cells at once. Nursery upgrade requires, yeah, jelly. We'll stop working on jelly. I think I've got plenty of things doing wax right now. That's fine. As you can see, oops. As you can see, I can't build around this stump, so I'm going to have to literally go around the stump. So yeah, you can build as far as your little eyes can see. Okay, I now have access to 8 of these. That's the wrong one. I can now forage. Wrong thing again. So let's... there. Which gave us pollen, but dangerous. Okay, I'll take it. That bee was on a bike. As you can see, the bees are all dead. We need more bees. We need access to more bees going out as well. Okay, so that should be research. What was that, pollen? Okay, so as you can see, that's a big one all around. Give me access now to nectar upgrade. There we go. So that's much bigger and holds even more. So this will be more nectar storage. So the more you have of the basic resources, the more you can have everything else. Of course. Storage. Pollen. Pollen. And we should be able... Oh, you can. So if you just hold shift, you can actually just, you know, click everywhere. So that solves a bit of an issue. So nectar's nearly done. Then we can expand even further. Obviously, I'd like to get even more busy little bees up and running. We also need to get access to research. You also need to get access to research to make the nurseries bigger. The more nurseries, the merrier. But as you can see, the empire grows. But yeah, the goal is get the queen. The one thing I haven't used is defenders. Queen Cathy often hears that it's good to be king, but it's never sure whether or not that applies here. Ah. I do like that little thing. But yeah, I have not used defenders, so I'm not sure there's actual combat in the game, so I am kind of curious about that, if I'm honest. Okay, so build it there. Okay, yeah, build it here, get this up and running too, the nectar. There we go. I'll give you plenty of basic resources coming in. Need access to even more exits. But I also need to get research up of honey refinery. So I need to get honey. And also need to get honey storage. Okay, get honey storage as well, to start off with. Got plenty of wax coming in, as you can see. We've got plenty of wax. We need everything else done. But yeah, this is a fun game. It is very, very fun. Whereas little indie games you might never have noticed unless every single YouTuber in existence did a video at the exact same time. And another YouTuber you watched suddenly jumped in on the wagon too. But I'd never do that after watching Nucleum and Splattercat and realising this is a fun game. Yes, I watched both of them. Young Jason says, I think birthmarks. Your girls make fun of it, but Jason knows it's special. Oh, Harry. You're a lizard. Okay, research has been done of honey storage. How would the honey upgrade look? Honey storage upgrade requires a lot more honey. I don't know what it needs. If we're going to store honey here, I guess, which requires 5 honey. I can't even store the honey. Okay, give me access to honey production, then we can store the honey and see what the honey needs, honey. See, 200 of each one of those is pretty good. Can I build here as well? Always keep building. Yeah, if in doubt, always build more. Research is going down. Maybe we need even more things. We need even more bees. Helpful Hound. A guild of competent bees trying hives and is hoping to profile offering resources seminars on brass. Yeah, sure. We're going to get robbed, aren't we, by bees? Yeah, it sounds very suspicious to me too. Get a woman upgraded, good. What are you after? Dave just found a new patch of roses yesterday night. Every bee is a buzz. Well done, Dave. Indeed, your name really is Dave. There we are. Look at the amount of bees moving around now. Let's go check on the numbers, I really am. Do that there. Okay. I can actually lock them in. So if I want this to be like, say, 17%, I just lock it. So that one doesn't move. I need to make sure I always have enough, because obviously if we run out of bees, we're all going to die. All of us. Even you guys watching. It's a problem. Ironically, a real thing. Okay, honey refinery requires a 3x3, weirdly enough, so do that there. So we have 3 honeys now active. Now we need some honey storage, which requires a lot of honey, which we do not have, which is a problem. So yeah, everything builds up. Obviously, once you get it set up, your main goal will be keep the queen alive with a new queen, and make sure you don't suddenly run out of beesitters. Of course, if everything dies off, you will just make new bees, and random workers will come by occasionally, but only get like 1 or 2. It'll take a long time to build up if you lose everything. I can just hold shift and just build the last thing I built. Yeah, intriguing. I have learned something. This is literally something I did as a quick test, and then I felt like an hour had gone by. There we go. I think I need more of these. So honey is how we get pollen. Not pollen, is how we get jelly. So I need a lot of these, which we have 3 of right now. Okay. Let's get the upgrade going there. 120, perfect. Then we get our... Wow, look at the wax speed up. So this might have to be another one as well. Storage of honey. There we are. Okay, good. Now give me access to honey refinery upgrade. Research to adjacent storage cells. Really? So I can actually start putting those next to these. Maybe I should. Map room. So map room allows clusters of map rooms to be upgraded. See, that needs clusters of maps. So that's going to be a bit of an issue, because this is kind of built weirdly. As you can see here, it's going to start building like this. We're going to get even more. There we go. Start upgrading everything. There's a reason I have learned from my mistakes and built something actually looking good. What do I need? What am I missing? Is it jelly? Got jelly. Not jelly. What is it? Need 4. Oh, we're very, very low on that. Okay. Okay, so you're going to be destroyed. And you're going to be built. There we are. That means you're actually connecting. There we are. So that's been built up. Perfect. So we need more resources of every variety. But yeah, I think I'm sure I'm suddenly gotten too deep into the game. I'm enjoying myself a lot with this. So what do I need to upgrade these then? Oh yeah, there's a different. Yeah, okay. Research. Give me access to jelly refineries. Let's get some jelly upgraded. So obviously jelly is going to require lots of honey, and it's probably going to be done in the same way of upgrades. Let's just full on move to here. Oh, I can just do that, can't I? Get stuff again. There we go. So a lot of things are currently ongoing right now. Look at the amount of bees we're making. Okay, forage me there. Okay. Get rid of that, go to there. That's also a problem. Why is there so much danger? So we're literally trying to find a new place to forage. Come on. Some bees die, we need one more forager. The wrong bees are dying. As soon as I click off it, you know we're going to get a forager. Okay. That's upgraded, that's upgraded. These are moving. So we need access to jelly refineries. They're taking a while. Okay. We'll soon see how the maps get upgraded. There we go, they've all been upgraded, so we have even more bees. Okay, forage me this. Okay, high pollen and high nectar, good. We're probably going to lose bees to do it, but we need those resources now. That's basic. Okay. So you can see, anything can happen at any time. We need to make sure we know where all the flowers are. Resources are ongoing. Music has stopped. Not sure why. But there you are. Resources have stopped. Music has stopped, not resources. Population is in decline. Is it? Oh, we've lost so many. Okay, back up again. Not doing too well on finding flowers for resources, are we? Oh well. Once that's done, we'll get access to jelly, but that'll unfortunately be another video, all for you guys to find out, because I've been the Fallen Shogun. This has been a first impression of Hive Time, which, as you can tell, I forgot the track of time and started playing too much of it. Either way, shout outs from now, people. Be awesome, be epic, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Oh, there's a twig there.